with another Ren song, the Money Game trilogy. I don't know if this is 3 different songs or what, but I don't even have it pulled up because I'm lazy. Money Game part 1, 2, 3.
2 hours later.
Okay, I think I know what's going on here now. There's a regular Money Game song, then there's Money Game part 2, Money Game part 3. So I'm going to go ahead and react to all 3 of those because I believe they're a trilogy. So let's go ahead. This is Money Game by Ren, and I'm watching the official music video. More guitar work. I like that.
It's a strange time we're living in. War can put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie theory, strife, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose who's fooling who. A ball chained to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole war burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain.
Wow, his voice.
And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easy to.
His fucking voice is incredible. Every time I see a new video, he does something else that I didn't know he could do.
Turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer.
It's crazy.
His finger on the trigger of a money game.
Right here. Does all kinds of...
Rain, 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 rain.
Right there.
The storm, it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame.
Right there when he says pain.
To blame, but point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this old money game. Stop.
He uses his voice as an instrument a lot too, which I dig.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets, they say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of
Hold up.
speech. Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets, they say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
Yep. Wow, that's an incredible verse right there.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate. When they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets, they say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder like savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was...
I'm sorry to keep pausing it, but this kid is too young to think this way. I mean, I'm not saying it's amazing. If I could go back in time and be his age and be thinking of the world the way he thinks of it, it lines up with the past 10 years of my life. Like I was late in realizing a lot of shit that goes on around me and in my country and such. So I just find it incredible that anybody in their 20s comes to these revelations so young. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But the fact he's able to express them and share them and get them out of his brain through his music just makes it all the more special. I keep using that word with him. I have to say, the more I hear, the more amazing it is, and the more taken aback I am. I hear stuff in every song that I hadn't heard him do previously, and it's just incredible. He's incredibly talented, and his writing is also beyond description. Obviously, I'm having a hard time finding words to describe how this is making me feel, but it's amazing. It's awesome. Let's get back to it. I'm rambling.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the middle class savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize the whole...
I gotta rewind it, sorry.
All of us are immigrants or...
So he makes reference, I think, to Hitler, Nazi Germany. I'm reading into it, but I think I'm right. But this guy is... I want to know, why does he think about this stuff? I find it incredible that somebody so young has these kinds of thoughts. Yeah, I've always been a different kind of thinker about stuff going on in the world, but I just never, when I was in my 20s, I had other stuff going on. I kept up with stuff, but not on this level. That didn't come till much later.
Descended from immigrants, irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who buy...
Okay. He's talking about stuff that I think about when my little saying that I have, be like, see human, be human. In a world that's like right now in America and even other places, people are so divided and so drastically divided. And you look at a person, you take stock of what they look like, and then you start in your brain, it's subconscious. You start slapping labels on them based on what you see, or maybe what you hear, based on what you've been taught to think and hear when you see certain things a certain way. And he's sitting here talking directly about why I say see human, be human. And people see somebody that looks a certain way, or find out somebody's a certain religion or a certain nationality, and they'll start making all assumptions because they've got it in their head that everybody in that classification is exactly the same, and it's just not the way things are. I hear people from outside the outside the America saying all Americans are this, that, and the other. No, we're not. There's 340 million of us. We're not all the same. And you could say that about absolutely every label that gets placed on a person based on certain criteria: color, sex, anything. You can't say all women are the same. You can't say all Britons are the same. They're not. It's just not a fact. And people like to put people in a box. And to hear him talk about that, like directly about what races through my brain sometimes, it's just, I kind of lost it for a second there.
You know how people throw shade? Also colonised by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we make the same mistakes all again. Demonise a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions are our own and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins. But we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame.
Wow.
To point the mirror at ourselves.
I feel like I want to cry.
Money game.
Money game. Take his hood off. I want to see who it is. Oh no. What's he supposedly? Oh. He just played guitar for you. Why are you doing that?
This old money game.
He gave him eyeballs. Oh no. Oh no. What's gonna happen here? That looks like something thick. I hope it wasn't gas. Okay, well, that song took this to a whole nother level for me. You know, before he was talking about a lot about his own personal journey with his illnesses and his being misdiagnosed with stuff and having Lyme disease. And then, you know, there was a little bit of this outside world stuff peppered in there, but it wasn't as direct as this song was. The song was And it's yet another new thing about Ren that has shocked me, to be quite honest. It's a good thing, though. It's a real good thing. He is just so far blowing my mind. And I can't wait to do more. Until next time, stay tuned for part 2.
You ready?
Yeah.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.